Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to buy Bitcoin ordinals without taking much risk, if any risk. So Bitcoin ordinals, if you don't know, they are basically NFTs on the Bitcoin blockchain. And today I'm going to show you how to not lose money buying NFTs. So if we go to stackit.ai, we can enter the app where we can start to stack. So today I'm going to spend about $100 on ordinals. Not sure which ones I'm going to buy yet, but I'm going to spend $100. So here I'm going to say I'm willing to spend $100 today on Bitcoin ordinals. How much more am I willing to spend so I can invest? So if I put $10 more, I can invest 22. If I put 15 more, I can invest 42. If I put 20 more, I can invest 72. That's a big jump right there. I like that jump. Okay, so 87 if I put 25, 100 if I put 30. That's 3 times more than I'm putting in. I'm able to invest 130. You know what? I'm going to do 130 and 135, and I'm going to invest $129. So by spending an extra $35 more than I was willing to spend on ordinals, I'm investing $129 into Bitcoin and Ethereum equally. So I'll be dividing 130, which is about $65, and I'll be buying $65 of Ethereum, $65 of Bitcoin, and I'll be buying $100 worth of ordinals. So let's go through the process. All right, here I need to choose the wallet address that I will send the borrowed money to. So now I'm going to send the money that's borrowed into another Polygon wallet address on the Robinhood app. I'm doing this because in Robinhood, I will convert that $100 into Bitcoin and then send it to the Bitcoin wallet and then buy ordinals. So I'm just gonna do that really quickly, paste that address, go from there. All right, so I spent 20 cents, 18 cents on gas fee there. I have to use default, press next, approve, another 2 cents. To sign the transaction. Now I can deposit the money into Stack. So here's another 26 cents. So still under $1 of gas fees to set all this up. And then it's automated, and all I'll have to do is every month, if I want to spend $100 on ordinals, I drop $100 into my MetaMask. I'm sorry, I drop $135 into my MetaMask. All right, so that probably took us a little bit over $1. Probably around $1.20, something like that. And again, that fee is based on the blockchain and the data of the blockchain, how it's going. So what just happened right now was we deposited $135. Already it invested $32 for us into Bitcoin and Ethereum. And in 7 more days, it's going to invest another $32 for us. Our loan is growing. If you want to see how much interest is on the loan, it's based on Aave. We're using Aave. So here it's a 2.9% interest. We're getting 1.95 on the USD we have, so it's pretty equal. We're getting some extra percentages on the Bitcoin and Ethereum, and also, as we know, Bitcoin and Ethereum should grow more than 3% a year. So we should be good with this loan. So over time, we are going to be able to invest $135, as you saw. If you deposit a bill over $200, we invest every day. If you deposit a bill under $200, we invest every week. So that will happen over time. So we should be good there. Now we'll go to Robinhood and we can see that the USDC is there. We got our $100. What we have to do is we have to sell that USDC to make it USD. So review order, submit sell, done. Now we have $100 of USD. So now we can go to Bitcoin and buy $100 of Bitcoin. Review the order, submit, buy. All right, so there's some fees. Stayed with about $1. I don't know why, but it did. Okay, so now if we go back to home, now we got 0.0350035 Bitcoin, which is about $100, whatever that turns out to be. So now we'll have to send this Bitcoin to the Bitcoin wallet that will allow us to buy ordinals. So I'm using the wallet Xverse, and we could copy the Bitcoin address. We can go into here. We can send and receive. We're going to send to the wallet address I just copied. The Bitcoin. Or we can do it in Bitcoin. Yeah, so we're going to do 0.00. Actually, let me just copy this number here. Okay, so now we're going to review this order. Okay, you can't send exactly the amount that you have because you got to pay some fee, right? So let's see if I go 0 here. Nope. All right, so the Bitcoin gas fee also is part of this, right? That's where you have to understand that you're going to pay fees to do stuff. Okay, so that was enough. So I'm paying the gas fee, this is the network fee in Bitcoin, and that's what's going to land in my wallet. As you can see right now, I have no Bitcoin in this wallet. I'm going to send. Okay, I have the authenticator, which I highly recommend all of you set up so you protect your assets. I do this on Coinbase. I do this on any app that asks for it, pretty much. Any app that asks for facial recognition or authenticator, you should be doing that. Okay. Just one extra step to protecting your money. Okay. Sent the funds on chain, view transfer. Okay, so you see it's on its way. All right, now we're going to go to Magic Eden. We're going to wait for that to show up, but we're going to figure out what we can buy and what maybe we should buy. I don't know. I really do not know anything about these ordinals yet. I'm just starting to research them. I do think there's a huge opportunity to make money in NFTs on Bitcoin, but there's also a very huge opportunity to lose money. So this is why we're stacking. If you remember, we're already going to invest $130 into Bitcoin and Ethereum over the month. So really, I haven't lost this money, right? It's going to be in Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are both safe assets. They should be both around for a very long time. Some people believe in one more than the other, but I think most people do believe that both will be around. So now we're going to go back to figure out which we should buy. All right, so Doge Punks, those are two different projects on the Ethereum blockchain. They merged them, which I don't know how likely it is that any of these explode. Bitcoin punks, already you can see these cost more than I deposited. These cost a little bit less than I deposited. These cost a lot less than I deposited. These cost a lot less than I deposited. So this is the floor price, which means the lowest one you can buy is this. Oh no, actually I'm wrong. This one I can buy. I did 003, not 03. So I'm actually wrong. I can't even buy these. So Bitcoin takes a while, so it may take a few minutes before that money shows up. But I bought 003. It was 003. All right, so I can't even buy these. I can't buy these. I can buy one of these. And Moonbirds are a CC0 NFT. So I could see a world where these do okay, maybe, but I don't know. I guess I'm going to take the risk on which one should I do? Moonbird, this one or this one? Let's see which one I like more. I do like blue. I'm going to be picking one of the blue ones. But again, this is where it's risky. I'm literally most likely throwing away however much money this is, which is about $100. I don't know, right? It could be that in 6 months these are worth $10,000 each. Nobody knows. Sometimes there's insider information with these things that people know what's going to happen and this and that. Here, I am guessing, and I doubt this is an official Moonbirds project, so it's very, very, very likely that this is not a good one to buy. I don't know. So let me just keep looking just to be safe. It is one of the top traded in the last 30 days, though. So that's something you want to see, because you want to see that people are buying and selling them, because that means it has the potential of growing. But also you want it over a certain amount of time. Like if you want to look within the hour, that's different. Those are ones that are currently pumping. If you're like a day trader, that's what you want to do. If you want to do 7 days, that is also kind of day trading. I think a month, if something is still okay in a month, usually could be a longer term thing, but again, nobody really knows. But if I look at all the ones on this 30-day list, MPC ordinals, I could afford. Pingos, I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford. Moonbirds, I'm gonna be able to afford. Out of those two, I'd rather Moonbirds. And I don't know how that's gonna work out, but okay, which Moonbird should I buy? Hair on Fire. Something I like about the Hair on Fire, because in the startup world, they say you want to solve a problem for people where they feel like their hair is on fire. So they have to solve that problem. And with Stack, I tried to solve that problem of people not being able to invest enough to retire. So if they could invest their bill money, as you just saw, I am able to invest $130. This was a cell phone bill, and my cell phone bill was $100. I would be investing $130 and paying a $100 cell phone bill. So that would be amazing. So that's a hair on fire problem that I am solving with Stack. 14 Ethereum was traded in Moonbirds. If we go to CoinGecko and we go to Bitcoin, 14 Bitcoin is $387,000 of Moonbirds. Again, this is not an official project of the Moonbirds, at least not that I know of. But the Moonbirds project is CC0, so that means people can do whatever they want with the IP for now. So again, I don't know how long this Moonbird project could exist or will maybe be taken over by Moonbirds. Nobody knows. So this is definitely a risk, right? Okay, so total to buy is going to be 306. I'm sending 355. So I should have enough to buy it. All right, let's see what other NFTs there are. New collections. Maybe I'll see something that is less risky because it's not tied to any IP. But it's risky because people may not be interested in selling those, right? So O2. So look, people are buying these, but these are expensive. Three people bought these, but who knows? Let's see what these are about. These are cool, but I don't have enough. What is this? Beep beep buddies. Again, most of this stuff, this is gambling, literally gambling. I don't want anybody to think different. I don't believe these are things you want to invest hoping that you can retire off of them. These are gamble, or you have to love it and be okay with staying with that image. Highest activity collections. These look cool. Battle of BTC. But it's so early. All this stuff is so early that there's an opportunity here. It's more right now I am just learning. This $100 is a learning expense. I could have bought some stock and stacked that way. Another big thing about stacking is you want to invest in multiple things at the same time, right? So like right now I just invested $130 and then I also investing $100 in an Ordinal. So one is a gamble, one is not as much of a gamble, right? Bitcoin and Ethereum more likely to succeed than a Bitcoin Ordinal, a random Bitcoin Ordinal. All right, let's look at some of these. Bitcoin Arcade. Okay, supply is 10. Nobody has bought any of them. Super risky. Don't know anything about the project at all. Can't do that. Taproot Punks. This is another idea of hijacking a popular project. So this is a thing to check out, right? You want to see what kind of community they're building. They're, a legitimate project. So this is good to do. I did not really do that with the Moonbird. Yeah, as you can see, Ordinal Owls. Not affiliated with Proof. So that's the risk here. I don't know if I want to buy into a project that's not linked to the main project. This has its own taprootpunks.art. I don't know. This could be a rug, right? So you could end up buying this and it'd be worth nothing. Taproot Punks art, welcome. 100 algorithm created. Yeah, this is not a good decision, I don't think either. Because this again is using another IP. I'm not sure if it's CC0 or not though. So a little worry of that one. Let's go to Doge Punks. Let's check the Twitter. 20,000. Again, I can't afford these though. Forgot about that. Yeah, I don't have enough money for that. So let's not even look at that. All right, what is this project? BTC, $1 trillion asset class in your hands. Already sounds not great. Let's see what the Twitter is about. 24,000. That could be bots. I don't really see anybody I know. And I follow a lot of the NFT Twitter people to make sure when I land on a site like this, if they're following it, it's more of a possibility of it being legit. This seems to me like a pump, a creation of a pump, and I don't really love the art. I would definitely not want to stay with that. But you never know, man. You're looking at this could go crazy, and then you're like, oh man, I should have bought it. Yeah, so this is why it's gambling. Bitcoin burials, 10K Ordinal. Let's see this one. 3,000 followers. There's 2 people I follow that are part of this one. Well, at least follow this one. Bitcoin is dead and buried, pushing up daisies. 6 feet under. I guess this is a joke on people always saying Bitcoin is dead. DZ.io. Okay. Not really sure what they're gonna do here. This is weird. This is the early days of NFTs where you have no clue. You're just learning. Man, that Bitcoin's taking forever to come. It has been 20 minutes. This is the problem with Bitcoin. Also, some believe the good part of Bitcoin. But again, all right, so yeah, this is tough because I really have no idea. This is straight art, and I don't know if I love it. But again, let's keep going. Beep, beep, buggies. It's all about making history with the beep. No clue what any of that is about. I also don't have enough money anyway. But let's just look real quick. No one I know following it. Suspicious. Okay, pizza day. So a lot of people following this one. 1 Satoshi equals 1 pizza. Free, fair distribution, CCO art. Okay, pizza on Magic Eden. Pizzalabs.art. It's funny because my first NFT was rare pizzas. So it would be funny if I bought a Bitcoin pizza NFT. This time, stacking. That sounds like a good story. Because that other NFT I bought at half an ETH when ETH was like $1,200. Then I watched Ethereum go to $4,000. And I was like, oh man, I wish I would have borrowed off of, let's say 1 ETH, and bought that. I would have still had the $4,000 plus the NFT. And that's why I created Stack, pretty much. Rare pizzas. Okay, so yeah, it was rare pizza boxes. Okay, so it was this one, right? So now if you look, the floor price on this ETH, this that I bought for about half of an Ethereum, is a lot lower. If I would have stacked it instead of paying for it, let's say half an ETH right now is $949. Like I said, when I bought it, it was like $600. I paid for this NFT. Now it's worth, the lowest one is worth $37. So if you were me, would you rather have that original ETH and this NFT right now? Yes, you would. So that's why I created Stack. Pretty much this and a few other things. The bills. I also bought real estate at the same time when I saw Ethereum was about $200. And if I was able to borrow off of the Ethereum and buy the real estate, I'd have a lot of money. That's at least, it's about 10 times higher now. And I bought the property, it was about, I had $150K to spend on the property. So if I were to put that in ETH, I would have $1.5 million plus the property. If I stacked it, right, I would have put, and here's how I would have done it. This is why I built this. This run, I will be, I paid about $85,000 for the property. I could have done this. Right, I could have done 40% more. I had $150K to spend. Let's say I did that, and I would have spent $117,000 on Ethereum when Ethereum was, I think it was even under 200, but I'm just gonna say it was 200. Let's divide it by 200. I would have 589 ETH right now, sitting in Stack with a loan of 85,000. And I would have had 589. Yeah, okay. $1.1 million I will have in Ethereum. And I would still have my real estate property. And that's the power of stacking. And that's why I created this product. And I will be using it right now. Let's see if I got. Oh my God, this is painful. Yep, this is painful. So this is where, I don't know if there would have been a difference if I would have sent that to Coinbase instead. But I think it's interesting for me to fix my problem and buy a Bitcoin pizza day. I think that makes a lot of sense. Since I already bought my first NFT with half an ETH and I messed that up. There are about 5 people following this that I follow. So it's not a total possible loss. Not to even say that any of them bought it. But at least they're aware of it. And yes, I'm going to lose my money. But at least I'm stacking. That's the difference, right? I think that is a good story to come back around to pizza. I ended up buying 2 Battle of the BTCs. And of course, for my first time buying an NFT on the Bitcoin blockchain, just like I did for the Ethereum blockchain, I chose a pizza day, Pizza Labs, Bitcoin pizzas. Let's see what happens and let's see how it goes. But at least I know I have my stack.